The sight of Aaron Ramsdale palming Harry Kane's effort away and Takehiro Tomiyasu clearing Arsenal's lines before any Tottenham player could pounce on the rebound was a welcome one for the Gunners faithful. Ramsdale proceeding to lift himself up off the Emirates turf to celebrate. With Tomiyasu like the pair had combined for a goal was arguably an even better image, as it gave the smallest insight into the team spirit within Mikel Arteta's current crop of stars. One of Arteta's biggest issues, since he took over in the Arsenal hot seat back in December of 2019, has been to weed out those not giving their all, the likes of Mesut Ozil, Willian and Shokran Mustafi, all exiled for not pulling their weight. Yet there appears to be no such issue among the players at the Spaniards' disposal nowadays. Ramsdale and Tomiyasu, two of 6 summer signings that have taken to life at the Emirates with these. Sunday's clash against fierce rivals Tottenham Hotspur had the feel of a tenure-defining clash for Arteta, who had overseen the Gunners' worst start to a league season in 118 years after the opening 3 games of the campaign. Never one to shy away from bold decisions, Arteta started 5 of the 6 new recruits against Spurs, all getting their first taste of Arsenal's most important fixture but playing as if they were all raised on the streets of the red half of North London. Arsenal's first 3 games of the season marked the lowest point in the club's history for over a century, yet the 3 league games since have offered room for optimism. This is, at least partly, down to the lift the likes of Tomiyasu and Ramsdale have provided, the latter often pictured giggling with teammates at the training ground, while both have become popular figures in the dressing room already. A surprise when factoring in the muted response both signings received, Ramsdale's move, in particular, causing quite the stir, with the former Sheffield United goalkeeper turning his social media comments off. Such was the backlash from sections of the fan base. Tomiyasu was originally touted with a switch to Tottenham before arriving at the 11th hour on deadline day. Though his arrival was hardly greeted with astronomical fanfare, thus far, he has looked the shrewdest signing of all. Both stars made their Arsenal League debuts on the same afternoon, a 3 p.m. kickoff at home to newly promoted Norwich. That was a far more pressurised situation than most would have expected at the start of the season. The Gunners came through it unscathed, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's scrappy second-half winner enough to get Ramsdale and Tomiyasu off to winning starts. Since then, Arsenal have barely looked back. Heung-min Son's late consolation strike for Spurs, the only goal the Gunners have shipped since reconvening after the international break. The mood around the camp is a world away from the sombre atmosphere that consumed London Colney in the wake of the 5-0 drubbing at the hands of Man City. Brighton Hove Albion are next up for an Arsenal side aiming to make it 4 wins from 4 before the next international break. A feat that seemed some way off last time stars were split up for national team duty. The influence of Arsenal's newest recruits cannot be understated, all needing very little time to adjust at a stage of the season where time was already a luxury Arteta did not have. If a top 6 league finish is the aim, Arteta will have to continue to have the courage of his convictions and play the likes of Ramsdale and Tomiyasu, ignoring the doubt that shrouded their arrivals.